beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Sweets and Wellness channel. My name is Jeneisy, your glow guide, and in this channel we glow through mind, body, and spirit. And today, you guys, is a big day for me. It's my wedding celebration, my wedding anniversary. 8 years married and 11 years together, actually. So it's a big celebration for me. But I'm not just here to celebrate. I'm here to share a little bit of my journey with you and to share the secret, because I found it, the secret to have a thriving relationship. In not just within a marriage, but also acquaintanceship, a friendship, familyship, any relationship that you want to thrive. I have the secret for you, okay? So what if the key of a thriving relationship is to let go of the outcome? What if the secret is to surrender to the circumstances, surrender to what you want to control, to what you want to happen? Think about this, guys. Imagine this as a possibility. This was something that it was in my head when my marriage was crumbling 2 years ago. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit more emotional, perhaps, and I'm going to be quite intimate with you guys, because this was a journey for me and my husband, that it was a painful marriage at times. Our 11 years together has been a little bit of a roller coaster, to say the least. We have gone through a few different times of separation, and the last time was 2 years ago, which was the big separation that we had, almost 1 year, or if not 1 year of separation. And that was when I had to go within and ask myself, what do I want? If I want to have a relationship with him that is thriving, that it continues, or if I want to just go ahead and continue on my own and see what comes out of that. We decided to try again after that long of being separated. But before going to that conclusion, I had a couple of months of figuring out, what do I want? I had time to visualize. I have time to realize that if I want my marriage to work or any relationship to work, I have to first go within and change myself, right? So we had to sometimes go in our heads and imagine a different possibility, right? Surrendering means you have to let go of the identity that you have in your mind as yourself and change it, twist it a little bit to accommodate the situation that you want to have, right? The situation that you want to happen. Sometimes we do have to surrender that personality, to let go of that personality that we love so much, that we married to so much, and said, let me change. Let me be a little bit different to see if my outcome is different, right? So it's letting go of the personality that you have carried on for super long time, but it's no longer serving you. And this is what happened with me. So this is when I actually embrace the mindset of being delusional, of creating and manifesting the life that I want from a delusional state of mind. And this is where the delusional soul came to live. It became alive, right? Because these are notes that I wrote to myself, notes that I actually had as a possibility, and I put it in writing. So I actually decided to become delusional and create the marriage that I didn't have in my head, recreate it, right? If something is not working, we have lost hope, but what if I can see hope? What if I can see my marriage in a happy light, in a positive light? And that's what I start doing, right? I start letting go of the outcome of what I want the other person to act, because I realized that they are in their own journey and I wanted them to respect my journey. So I was being hypocrite, really, if I didn't respect the journey that my husband was going through. So I have decided at that moment that I'm going to let go of Eniaco. I'm going to surrender my personality and allow for my new personality and identity to born and surrender. And guys, when me and my husband decided to go back and try again, I was a different person. Right? My personality was different. I did have to check myself sometimes. I say, hey, remember, let that personality go. Let that personality go and keep trying to visualize that beautiful possibility that the marriage is working despite any ups and downs, because I want this marriage to work. So in any relationships that you have, guys, this is a tool that you can use, and this is a secret that for sure not a lot of people know about, because we're trying to control the situation. We want to be pleased by our partners, by our friendships, but we have to understand that everybody's in a different journey, right? Everybody's in a different journey, and we have to allow them to be. Sometimes that person is going to go ahead on their own journey to be able to assess themselves, and they're going to come back to you. It can be your child, it can be a friendship, it can be a boyfriend. But we have to allow that to happen. So when the person will come back to us, they will be more whole, and we will also be more whole to go back to them. And in the last 2 years, my marriage have turned around, right? My friendship have grown deeper with my husband. We're able to laugh now or what happened before in our separation. And we make jokes about it now sometimes, but reality is that we have both changed ourselves. But first, it was me. It was me that had to make the change. And in this book, you guys, the Delusional Soul, and also the course, I talk about the surrender, the art of surrendering. In this chapter here, it talks deeply and give you the practices that you need to have to start surrendering, to have the outcome that you want. Sometimes it's even your work, right? Sometimes surrendering is not a weak sentiment. Surrendering is a sentiment of allowing for the truth to come through, allowing for the situation to change, and surrendering yourself and your identity to have a new one for new possibilities is the key and the secret for any relationship to thrive, and even sometimes a relationship with yourself. Okay, please go ahead and get the book, The Delusional Soul. You can buy it in Amazon, but you can also go ahead and go into my website, www.sweetsandwellness.com, and you can find the book right there, guys, and the course as well. If you prefer a more guidance one-to-one, the course is a month course, and slowly you will change yourself through different tools that are within the book to come at the other side of things. The outcome that you want is going to happen. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me, and thank you for being in this intimate conversation. Allow me to be here to share with you. During the course of time, I will be sharing more of my solutions and my secrets that I have found to be able to create and manifest the life that I always wanted to, and I continue to grow and expand every single day. So thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoy the topic, and comment. Talk to me if you want any advice, if you want any guidance. We can have a nice intimate conversation about this. Thank you again. Have a fantastic day, and remember, play with your soul, pray with your truth, and slay with your light. And until next time, bye-bye.